One of the number one reasons why women struggle with dating and relationships today is that they choose men who are not ready for anything real. Ladies, there are lots of great relationship-ready men out here. However, you need to learn how to choose them. I wrote this book to teach you how to do just that. Get your copy of Choose Well, a simple formula to determine the best man for you on Amazon today.
Morning. Good morning. I just wanted to jump on really quickly because I actually don't have a lot of time. I'm headed home from Starbucks and I have an appointment at 11, but I just wanted to come on. I pray that this message reaches someone, it hits someone's heart. I know there are millions of people out there in the world that need this message. My daughter, my middle daughter, is one of those people. So I've already had this conversation with her over and over and over again. And one thing I am coming to terms with, as hard as it is to come to terms with, I am coming to terms with the fact that I may not be able to save my daughter. And you all have no idea, unless you are a parent yourself and you see your child making the same dumb, stupid mistakes over and over and over again. If that is you, then you understand where I'm coming from. But if you are not a parent, if you have not invested 25 years into your children and guiding and directing and nurturing and loving and teaching and all the things, this will go over your head. But you know what? I'm going to play mama to you now. I'm going to play mama to all of y'all. And it is this. Life is not happening to you. Life is not happening to you. That is a victim mentality. That is a mentality for losers. That's a harsh truth. It's a harsh reality, but it is the truth. So I'm going to give you some harsh truth, mama love today. Life is not happening to you. And the fact that you think it is, that things just happen to you, that life is just happening to you, you have no control over anything, and all these bad things and all this stuff that happens in your life, and that, oh, you don't have it, you don't play any part in it. You don't play any part in it. It just happens. I don't know. Stuff just be happening. I have bad luck. And it just, bad things happen to me. You are not operating as an adult. You're operating as a child. And let me add this little caveat. If you're a woman, right? If you're a beautiful woman, if you're a pretty woman, you are staying stuck. You are stuck in a very toxic mindset that says, because I'm cute, because I'm beautiful, because, I'm pretty, that, I should have an easy life. Life should be easy for me. I should get whatever I want. You're going to have a rough road. You're going to have a real rough road if that's what you believe. Because here's the truth. You need to develop yourself. You need to develop a personality. You need to develop integrity. You need to develop kindness. You need to become book smart, street smart. Like, you need to cut off the naivety, the naiveness. That has to die. And you need to develop yourself as a woman. You cannot stay stuck as a child in a woman's body. That's not going to fly. And life is going to be very hard for you if you think that's going to be your reality for 50, 80, 100 years. No, it's going to be a rough road. And as you get older, as you age and you don't look as cute anymore and your waist ain't snatched, or, you done had some kids and you done gained some weight and you done got some wrinkles or some age spots, or, your hair starts to gray. And oh my gosh, everything isn't handed to me on a silver platter. Why aren't they? Some of y'all experiencing that now. Can I be honest? It's some 40, 50, 60-year-old women that y'all are having a hard road. And it's because you did not develop yourself. You do not have a personality. You do not have integrity or kindness or empathy or compassion. You're not interesting. And so if you've relied on your looks your whole life, right, and your looks start to fade, that's when the road gets real rough. The road gets rough for those type of women. I am going to strongly encourage you to focus on something outside of that. Develop yourself. Develop resiliency. Develop grit. Learn how to get through tough seasons. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Learn how to make good decisions and not bad decisions. Learn how to make good choices and not bad choices. 90% of my life took off. It got really good. And you know how, you know why? Because I started making really good choices. And this is the piece of advice that I'm going to give you from my grandfather. He said, often the hard thing and the right thing to do is the same thing. Is the same thing. Many of y'all don't want to do the hard thing. You want the easiest road that they got. What is the easiest road that they have? What is the least amount of energy I need to put into myself or into my life? I want that road. And what's easy now? Guess where the easy road lead to? The really hard road. So you take the easy road now for the next 10, 20, 30 years, that's when you're going to hit the hard road. That's when the hardest road of all is going to show up for you. But see, folks like me, who we've been on that hard road from jump, like we said, you know what, let me just turn this off. Let me stop looking at this. Let me not go here. Let me not do that. Let me not eat this. Let me get up and do this. Let me not spend on this. Like, see, those of us who are doing the hard road, we're on the easy road now. We're on the easy road now. Life is good. Life is relatively uneventful. I have friends, look, they reach out, well, what's going on? And how are things going? Uneventful. Uneventful. I don't have, my blood pressure's not up, other than my daughter, right? And this is why I have to set healthy boundaries with her, because she will make my life eventful. If I don't have healthy boundaries, if I don't cut her clean off, if I don't, have middle of the nights where I don't take her call or I don't respond to her text, she'll have my blood pressure up. She'll make my life eventful. And I don't want my life. I want it uneventful. Okay? I live a boring life. I live an uneventful life. Well, what you do on the weekends? I do things on the weekend, but it's uneventful. That's why I don't mention it. And remember, I don't live for the weekend. My business is going 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week. I love what I do. And again, I'm laying some bricks in my foundation. It's not going to always be this way. But again, what did we just talk about? It may seem hard now. It may seem like I'm working 7 days a week now. I'm building 2 businesses. But come back and check on me in 3 to 5 years and see where I'm at. See what I be doing. I'm willing to do that to have an easy life, most of my life to be easy. But back to the lesson. This is for men and this is for women. Now I'm dealing with my daughter, and I've dealt with other women. My daughter's 21, so technically she's an adult woman, but I've seen other women in her situation where they make bad choices over and over and over again. And look, somebody in the comments talked about accountability. Oh yeah, there is no such thing. That don't exist for them. There is no accountability. Every time I mention my daughter's part in her problem, she either breaks out crying, she either tries to flip it on me, Well, why do you always come at me? Why are you all... Today she said I was tweaking, whatever that means, because I'm simply trying to pull to your attention your part in this problem. But you know what, baby girl? Don't see your part. Don't be self-aware. Don't self-reflect. And you're going to keep having these problems, but I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there to... I have set good boundaries. I have made it so my daughter couldn't even call my phone. Okay? She was not allowed to call me on my phone. She was not allowed to text me on my phone. She could email me. She could show up at the house. That's it. But you're not going to make this device like every time it ring, my blood run cold. Like, we're not doing that. Nope. And every time it go off in the middle of the night, like, nope. I just do not disturb you. I put you on do not disturb. You are not, I set healthy boundaries, even with my children. Like I said, I've worked hard to get here to the land of peace, and ain't nobody dragging me out of it. I'm getting very close to my land of milk and honey. Ain't nobody dragging me out of it. But this is the hard mama lesson. Life is not happening to you. Thank you, LeVar Cooper, for buying a badge. Thank you, sweetheart. Life is not happening to you. You have more control over your life than you think. But guess what? If you don't believe that, if you don't know that to be true, you'll think I'm full of it. You'll think I'm lying to you. No, Anita. And then look, no, you don't know. You don't know my life. You don't know the stuff that be happening to me. And I can draw 90% of it right back to you. I can draw 90% of it right back to the choices you made or the choices you didn't make. 90% of it is you. And here's the thing for you to know. When you grow up, because it takes an emotionally mature person to understand what I'm saying. My daughter is not emotionally mature. Her prefrontal cortex has not fully formed yet. So I have to be the prefrontal cortex. I have to be the voice of reason. I have to be the one that's monitoring everything and making sure she's not out here doing something that could kill her, kill someone else, or any other horrible thing that could happen that could ruin her life. I have to be that person. But there are some 40 and 50 and 60-year-old people. So what's your excuse? Your prefrontal cortex, according to biology, it has fully formed. Why are you continuing to make the same mistakes over and over and over? Why are you continuing to do the same thing and get the same result? They call that insanity. So life is not happening to you. Life is not happening to me. This situation with my daughter, I recognize my part in it. See, that's what an emotionally mature person does. I now have to self-reflect. Okay, Anita, what part of this is yours? What part are you? But see, that's what emotionally mature people do. We stop pointing the finger out and we go in. You have to be willing to go in. Go in. What part am I playing in this? And then I reflect. Sometimes I journal because I like to write. And writing helps me to there it is. There it is. And then, okay. And I can make adjustments. And I can do some things differently. That's why I set those boundaries. Because I was like, baby, you ain't got no boundaries with the girl. You just let her run roughshod. you let her say whatever, do whatever, come whenever, you ain't got no boundaries, baby. So then I set boundaries. This is what you can do. This is what you can't do. Okay? But life is not happening to you. You have to take 100% radical responsibility of your life. Radical responsibility of your choices. I've made some stupid choices. Really stupid, dumb, unaware, completely unconscious, choices. Based out of childhood programming, based out of a hard head, and we all know a hard head make a soft behind, based out of wanting to do things my way. I have made a lot of dumb choices for a lot of dumb reasons. But when I fully emotionally matured as a woman, I said, okay, I can't keep doing this same thing. This is getting me nowhere. I'm getting the same results. I'm not happy. And remember, happiness is an inside job. It's not about who you're dating. It's not about who you're in relationship with or who you're married to. It's not about your job. It's not about your family life and all this. No, it's not about your friends. It's you. It's got to come out of you. And like I said, a lot of y'all need to sit and reflect. You really need to sit and reflect. I'm not sleeping well. I'm not eating well. My relationships are full of users. You know, my romantic relationships are full of drama. They're toxic. My family relationships are toxic. Like, I'm not getting any exercise. I'm not getting any sun. There's lots of reasons why your life sucks. And 90% of those reasons you can do something about. Other than the fact that I was born female, other than the fact that I was born black, other than the fact that I'm 5'6", there ain't nothing. Those are the things I can't do nothing about. That's it. Can we be honest? My eyes are brown. And look, they got a surgery that you can change your eye color. I could change my eye color to blue if I wanted to. I ain't gonna do that, but you know. But there are certain things that biologically ain't nothing I can do about that. Everything else in my life I could change. I could grow my hair out over the next 2 years. I could pop up on here with a head full of hair and y'all be like, where'd she get all that hair from? Yeah, I could grow my hair, right? I could take these glasses off. I could lose weight, gain weight. What else could I do? I could move out of this house. I could move out of this state. I could move out of this country. I could get married. I could get divorced. I mean, I could change my entire life. I could have a whole new career. That's how much power you have. I could spend every dime I have. I could gamble every penny I have away. I could be homeless. But all of those decisions would be based on me, what I do, what I don't do. Okay? There's actually very little that you don't control. Very little. So you see those things that I named? Those are the things and look, we ain't gonna go here, but you know I gotta say something. So it is believed that I could change my gender, but we all know that's a lie. Like, we all know that's a lie, don't we? Because some of y'all are thinking, well, you don't have to be a woman. You could become a man. I still be a biological woman. Okay? You took my blood out of me, and it will be XX. All right, so I can't change that. Let's be honest, right? And that whole, well, you could change your race. No, I can't. Like I said, I could try to bleach my skin even lighter. I could make my nose even thinner. I don't know what I would do to my hair, but no, I really can't. Like, you take my blood out of me, it's going to test for, African. It's going to test there's some African, there's some American Indian, there's some Irish. I can tell y'all what my family background is. It's, somewhere in Africa. I don't know where. It's Irish, and I have an Irish grandmother. It's some American Indian. That's what I got. That's what I'm made of. And apparently there's some Dutch or Danish or so, I don't know. That's way, way, way back. Okay? That's what I got. But other than that, like, I'm not going to get any taller. I'm probably not going to get any shorter. My race isn't going to change. My ethnicity isn't going to change. I could change my religion. I could no longer love the Lord. I could no longer be Christian. Like, everything else in my life, I could change. So come on, y'all, come on. We have to grow up. I'm fired up this morning. My daughter got me fired up. But you know what? I came on here because I have clients like this. I have coaching clients. I have counseling clients. We have got to grow up. We have got to grow up. We've got to be the adults that we claim we are. What are you showing to your kids? Like, come on. You have got to take radical responsibility of your life. And especially if you have kids or any younger people that are looking to you. Watching you make dumb choices over and over and over. Oh, and then guess what they doing? Well, that's what I need to do. You know, they play the victim. They don't have control over it. I don't have control over anything. You know, my mom can't control nothing. My dad can't control nothing. Well, I can't control nothing. I'm a victim. And you pass that victim mindset right on down. Right on down. No, it ends with me. And I made a conscious decision. When I turned 40 and I had that third life crisis, that's what I call it. I'm in my 2/3 life crisis. But I had that 1/3 life crisis. I said, nope. I don't care what these biological parents gave me. I don't care what these biological family gave me. I don't care what my DNA says. I will do different. I will have different. I will make life different for me. That's what I declared. And once I woke up and did that, everything changed. Everything changed. Oh, there's no millionaires in our family. Okay, I'll be the first one. Oh, we don't write books. I'll be the first one to do that. Oh, we don't own our own business. I'll be the first one to do that. And so on and so on and so on. I don't care what y'all do. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. So somebody needed that today. I got to jump off. Somebody needed this today. Okay, please wake up. Life is not going to get easier, especially with what we going to see coming our way over the next 4 years, 8 years. Life is not going to get easier. You have got to do something different. You've got to do something better, and you have to take radical responsibility over your life. That's it. That's the message. Someone needed that message. I know my daughter needs that message, and I've been giving that message, but it ain't sinking in. But someone else needs this message. Take radical responsibility and accountability for your life. The only person you're really hurting is yourself. You are, as a byproduct, hurting your kids. You're hurting other people that care about you. But the biggest person you're hurting is you. So it's time to grow up. We got to do better. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay open to love.